Hello everyone. So we've just walked into Dollar Tree here and these caught my attention. They're on a little display here for Father's Day. Really pretty globes. I think these bags are kind of newer themed. These will sell out instantly. As soon as you see them on the shelf or pegs, I find that they are very trendy this year. For the last few weeks, I've been finding shoes. They're from Target. So there are a variety. These are like I forget there's a name for them, but there are a few, and maybe you're lucky enough to find the right size for your kiddos. These look like fabric, but they're not. Oh, here. These are sweet too. Also Target find. A lot of the regular things we see for pool supply, like pool toys, etc. But these are new. There's the sprinkler designs with Disney characters. There's Princess and Spider-Man. Guess you just attach it to a hose. A little magnifying. Lots of bug stuff. These are the little wrist. You put them on your wrist so when you're washing your face and stuff, you don't have water all running down your elbows and arms. These are really cute. I don't know how anyone's using them. Then they have these drinking ones with the straw, and there's a variety of colors. So this one's purple here, and some of them have the smooth effect and some have the ribbed. So you have a nice selection here. Oh wow, this looks just like my Starbucks cup. It's the exact same color, just doesn't have the logo. I wonder if I should grab one of these, just even for my daughter. It's nice when you're washing your face at night and not having water pool around you everywhere. Lots of party supplies if you're having a pool party or a themed party. They have some really nice prints, and they have table runners, and they look like they're laser cut. So I don't know if you can see the pattern here, but yeah, they are laser cut. A few different options. There's pineapples, I think, and leaves. And they have lots of drinkware, but you can use it as centerpieces. You know, even if you have a few things scattered here and there. They have the disco balls, lots of new color changing cups. Oh, sunglasses. Oh my goodness, this is huge. The ice cream cone. It's a water cup, I guess, and they have the Flamingos, which sell pretty quick. This is huge as well. Cute watermelon matches that. The top lid. These are the color changing cups. Hot, cold, I guess. And lots of ice molds. There's a tier tray. Very nice. This is new. The watermelon mold is also new, so you can use plaster in them and make little trinkets and stuff. You don't just have to use them for ice cube trays. We've done some really cool crafts with that stuff. I don't know if anyone uses these, but they look sturdy to hold if you use paper plates outdoors. This is a really pretty display, and I know those who enjoy the lemon print would be very happy to stumble upon this. There's a new print, very simple. I love it. And they have, I wish these were ceramic, but they're plastic, but they're very pretty. Also great if you have a potluck or bringing something over for a barbecue, because it has a lid. These are great for making pillows. So if you love the lemon print, you can make yourself a really nice decorative pillow or two, especially on an outside patio chair. What else do they have here? the bumblebee print. So you can see the little bumblebees here. They look a little more waspy to me than bees. These are beautiful. And the ribbed is very trendy this year. So a few items. They have the plates, the dessert plate. I know some of them have sentiments on the center. Let me see these. Yeah, see? So depending on what you're looking for. I like simple. A little pattern here and there. Oh my goodness, a whole area of flamingos, and these are going to go so fast because people set them up for birthdays on lawns. I'm sharing some of the new LED, which you don't have to just use for graduations. You can use them for a birthday. There was a bit of an incident here at the store, so you might overhear the conversation in the background, but it was going on for a while. So I've been here at Dollar Tree for quite some time because I didn't want to film. These are really pretty. I didn't want to film what was happening, like overhearing the girls speaking and stuff, but there were a few teens that walked in, such lovely flowers, that walked in, and during school hours there was no school around this Dollar Tree, so we were trying to figure out where they'd come from, but they just take the bus in, I guess, over to this plaza. And some really nice options here for wrapping paper. I was hoping to find some Minnie Mouse, but they're Disney princesses. Anyways, they were stealing things, and one girl got away with like a whole backpack full of stuff, which was terrible. But a few of the other ones, the store employees stopped them and made them hand over tons of things. This is a cute print, right, for Minnie? Anyways, so I was kind of back and forth, didn't know what to do, if I should leave the store, but they dealt with it pretty fast, and there was no, like, they didn't cause any issues. They weren't throwing things around the store, where, I've had that happen and actually got hit. That was the worst. So now when I hear a commotion, I'm way more attentive. I stop filming, and of course, after what had happened, oh my goodness, can't get this in here. I'm just a little more nervous if something is going to be chucked across the store, because I don't want that happening again. So I was in my own little corner. I didn't want to film anything, and then I kind of gave them a few minutes, and they resolved the issue. So off they went, and here I am still. But whenever there's incidents, it's just not good for your nervous system. It's not good for anybody, like even for the staff, right? It's nerve-wracking. So these are cute. They're squishy. Have you ever been in a Dollar Tree when something has happened where, anyways, like a robbery or some just random kids causing mischief? I'm a little disoriented here, so let me get my groove back, because usually, I like to take my time through the store and share everything with you. These are new, aren't they? I feel like Dollar Tree has really started bringing in some really nice things into their party supplies, so I keep checking, of course. Well, I'm surprised that they still have some puzzle blocks. These sold really fast at a different Dollar Tree I visit at. They're made by Fisher Price. They're for little hands. Looks like a couple options here in puzzles. And they have lots of the mini Uno where they travel. They also have these small travel boards, and then newer puzzles. Very cute. They're thin. I wish that they were just a little bit thicker blocks, but it's nice to have new puzzles. Digital pets, I guess similar to the Tamagotchi. I think it's making a comeback. A lot of the 90s hit things are kind of like, I guess they're considered retro now, but they're making a return. So it's interesting to see what's going to be out there for Christmas this year, especially for the kiddos. They have some puzzles, Disney ones, The Little Mermaid, a whole bunch of different ones. So I've been on this kick where I'm finding all these mini items and have to point them out to you while in Dollar Tree. So we're starting here, and then we'll work over to the craft aisle. These are newer, aren't they? And they're nice pages, nice and white. Looks like it fits in a purse nicely or a travel bag. this end cap is filled with a whole bunch of new things I've never seen before. So these are the newer glass sprays this year. You'll see these at HomeSense for $10 or so. So this is a really good value. And then they have these new hearts. I don't know how you're using them, but they look cute hanging here, that's for sure. And then they have some nautical rope as well if you're doing anything nautical themed DIY. And these vases. This is ceramic, by the way, and they're a nice size. And you can paint over it if you don't like that tanned color on them. These are wood, really nice. What else do they have here? Some new signs, or chalkboard, I should say. You can write on them. They have these, the faux wood platter. This is great for a menu during the week. So we're gonna head down the craft aisle. They have so many different wood pieces here. I'll try to share with you as best as I can because it can be a little overwhelming when I'm filming and also sharing with you, but these are nice big wood pieces. They have the square, they're about 12 by 12. They have more, these would be great for even making like your vegetable garden, or if you have herbs, you can label them and stick them into your garden with customized signs. Lots of new drawing pads here. Oh wow, no coloring pad? Yeah, coloring. Kind of cool. So I used two hands to pull some of these out because I realized that they had different ones, and I thought maybe you'd like to see the variety pages here. I believe these are new. They're travel kits, so they're loaded with a whole bunch of activities. I hope that they're not lots of small pieces, that they're a nice size, so you're not having things dropping everywhere. Look, more mini. I'm obsessed. I love finding all these mini things lately. So yeah, it's just the llama. If I see anything else in the travel section, I'll definitely share with you. Little cross-stitch kits. Activity craft. Oh, I thought it was like a little travel kit, but it's not. Just got some foam paper things. Another activity craft. I don't know. Sometimes these are hit or miss. Like you feel completely duped after you buy a kit. It looks cute. The packaging is fun. And then you open it up and it's a million small pieces or 2 pieces of paper, and you're like, why did I buy this? So I try to avoid them. This is a nice packet of watercolor paper, and it's actually really thick. Still lots of resin items and, you know, your typical craft things that we normally find here. So we'll kind of move along. Nothing too new or exciting. Moving a few things so I wouldn't knock this over, but this is a great find. So it's a full 12 by 12 stretch canvas on a backing of wood. If you have DIYs with a reverse canvas idea, that's a fantastic find or buy. I'm not saying the canvas is great for painting, but for other purposes, the wood frame is great. These are all glass beads. I know beading is very trendy right now. A lot of people sharing DIYs with beads. So if you need them, pop into Dollar Tree. Probably one of my favorite areas is to check out the stickers and see if there's anything I can add to my collection or my hoard. I don't know. You can call it either because it's terrible. And I do not like using them. If I do use a pack, I try to find a backup pack. I'm absolutely nuts. What's your most favorite area of Dollar Tree? What aisle do you love to take your time in or find goodies? I don't know. I find this, it's like a little treasure hunt in here. And so also there's another section in Dollar Tree that has stickers, which is I call it like the education or teachers area, the school setup. So they have reward stickers, but sometimes you'll find a variety of different stickers here that are great for crafting needs or for little ones to keep them busy. But see here, I think that these are newer. They feel thick and they're sealed nicely, so I don't want to attempt breaking their seal. Let's see if there's one that's open. These are different. Here's Minnie again. I'm gonna have to get to that. Little dinosaur, no. Ice cream and dinosaurs, and so these are all new. A Hello Kitty matching card games. These are learning cards. Always nice to find interactive cards to play with the little ones during the summer. Keeps them busy. Or if you're waiting at a doctor's office or something like that. I used to always have cards with me when the kids were little. Even if I was just asking them simple questions like what color or can you find this? Like just using different cards. It was like a deck that was attached by a metal goblet. They were fantastic. I always had different questions, and they were for different ages, so they were age appropriate and category. There were different categories, but things are so different now with devices and stuff. I understand that, but devices existed when my kids were little too. My goodness, I'm not that old. Jeez, I'm dating myself. They didn't exist when I was little, but they most definitely existed when mine were little, but I just didn't use them. These are great pens, by the way. Composition books, and these have a new print, so I'm not sure if this is the back to school line that we're already starting to see. I hear that Hobby Lobby already has their fall items on display, so I can imagine that Michael's does as well if I walk in there. And I don't know if I should even do that. Do I need to depress myself quite yet? I'm not sure. We have enough let's get through the summer, right? These are so cute. There have been a few of you that have asked me to, here's some more Minnie, have asked me to film the coloring books or activity books. So let's go through here because it looks like there's a whole bunch of new things. Oh, I wish this mini book was nicer. Totally magical. Oh my goodness, these are gorgeous. Wow. They have stickers and everything. Let's go through these. Seriously, some days, right? Coloring book. And it just has random sentiments in them. If you're into coloring, that might be a good one. Sticker puzzles. I actually enjoy sticker puzzles. I don't know, I find they're quick to do. You feel accomplished. And because I love stickers, you kind of put them together and it works. And then there's lots of puzzle books here and novels, books, like kids' books. Let's see if there's anything. This is cute, pop-up, but there's so many novels up top, I just can't even reach them. They're too high. Way too high. I selected the 4 different coloring books that just came out. The pages are really nice. The pages, like the quality of the pages, the images are cute. They look simple enough but complicated as well. So you can pick a detailed or less detailed, and they have sticker pages at the front. So here are a few options. They're quite fun and well done. They're not that thin cheapy paper either. I occasionally remember to check for bear if I ever find the Gigi Ball. I bought the Gigi Ball here at Dollar Tree years ago, and then that became his favorite thing, and we actually call it Wilson in reference to Castaway. This is cute, Reese's. And he loved it so much that it kind of fell apart, so I ordered some from Australia. You will not believe how much I paid for it. I bought 4 of them, but he's on his last one as well, where, you know, the little squeaker is gone. And I was just like hoping that they would show up here at Dollar Tree again, but it's been years and I think I'm losing hope. Anyways, a quick walk through down here. I always look for the gel glue as well, but I was in the US not too long ago and I bought some gel glue at Dollar Tree. I came home with a whole bunch of packets. And a little browse here in the makeup section. I know some of you appreciate looking at newer things. This store doesn't actually have as much as I have found at some other stores, but this is new, I think, the blush stick. A new primer. It's a fair size, it's not a small bottle. If anyone has tried this, maybe let us know what you think. I have been obsessed with looking for lip glosses because I bought a couple things at Dollar Tree and absolutely love the lip glosses I found. Here's some like a brow pencil and mascara. So there are some new ones. That looks like a tube of lip gloss though. What else do they have here? The lip tint matte. I don't know some of this stuff here. Their packaging is really cute and fun, but sometimes I find it hard to just, what is it? Doesn't tell you in the big print. These are lip plumpers, jelly, blush, couple colors. There's some Pop-Tart. This is newer as well. So anyways, there's quite a few new things here. It wasn't looking like that, and then once you start looking through and kind of taking your time, you do realize that there's more than you even just peeked at. This is brand new, a soothing face stick. I think you put it in the freezer, I'm not entirely sure. And they change according to your, I think your skin, like the warmth of your skin. My daughter and I both tried one and hers turned so different in color than mine. I hope you enjoyed walking through Dollar Tree with me today, and until next time everyone, thank you so very much for watching. Bye for now.